I love collecting trophies, but there is one thing I care about more than a high platinum count, and that is total completion rate. The average completion across every game I've ever played on this PlayStation account. I have a lofty goal of getting to 90% completion without boosting and without shovelware. So why not spend some time revisiting a selection of games with unearned trophies? But before we go ahead and hit that backlog, let's take a look at our starting point. As of now, we are sitting at 85.91% completion. You might think, well, 90% is very attainable, but I'm here to tell you that you're an idiot. Consider this. I have played almost 200 games and still have over 1,000 unearned trophies, which means I need to earn a hell of a lot of trophies to move the needle just a smidge. And you will see how much work it actually takes to get that number to budge. I'll explain a bit more later, but for now, let's dive into our first game. And that is Doom 2016. This year has been a great year for gamers, some even regard it as one of the strongest years ever. And as someone who is a little regarded myself, I have to say that I really enjoyed platinuming Doom the Dark Ages, which left me wanting to go back and revisit my favourite entry of the series. Since platinuming this game in July 2016, there have been a litany of DLC trophies mainly focused on the multiplayer mode. Taking a look at what we had left, we were currently sitting at 66% completion for this game. Yuck. What was left were 15 silvers and 6 bronze trophies. To get this bad boy back to 100%, it seemed more time-consuming than difficult. From what I could tell, the trophies were relatively easy. It's just that the bulk of the work would involve unlocking and using items needed for the trophies. After a few matches, it was obvious I was a little rusty, and I wasn't going to turn pro anytime soon. But in multiplayer, there are loads of challenges for basically anything you can think of, and doing those will award you with XP to help grind those levels out. For custom loadout 1, we went with the rocket launcher, super shoddy, and the threat pulse for the threat assessment trophy. This was like a grenade that would highlight enemies through walls, and we needed to detect 20 dudes to bag it. But our first trophy was for tracking a challenge and completing it, and we were going for 1000 splash damage with the rocket launcher.
I think we're just running around each other at this point. Let's go. Yes, trophy 1.
Felt good to pop a trophy in this game after all these years. And if you wanted to know what kind of effect a bronze trophy would have on the actual total, it was absolutely all. For the most part, things were looking good. I mean, I had no idea what the hell I was doing or how exactly to get the unlocks I needed, but I was committed to pumping about 10 or so hours into this multiplayer mode and hopefully collect a few silver trophies. But of course, it can never be quite that simple, can it?
I don't know if it's worth it, man. Been waiting for maybe 10 minutes so far. I'm starting to question whether it's worth sticking with 2016. Been waiting for like 15 minutes now. But yeah, these servers are as dead as my wife's libido.
The wait was taking even longer than my morning routine.
This is quite ridiculous. But this other guy, he's been hanging out all this time too. We'll give it a couple more minutes, and then I might have to start server hopping, which I really don't want to do.
Since I'm located in Australia, changing regions would cause a dramatic increase in lag, which is not what you want for an online shooter, and you can see what I mean in this video linked in the description. But I had no choice. I made the switch, and now I was getting my ass beaten by North Americans.
Jesus.
But finding matches was easier, and we did make out with that threat assessment trophy.
Trophy? Come here. Oh my god. GG.
Despite the terrible ping,
Look at my ping.
we locked in, and each game was better than the one before it.
Untouchable. You can touch me.
The next trophy we got to work on was called Successful Launch.
So I need 10 kills with a grenade launcher. Not sure if you need to do it in one match or if it's cumulative. We'll find out. Yeah, stay there for me. What's that? Successful launch. Nice.
And it's important to remember that in each game there is a scoreboard for playing the objective and getting kills. Earning enough points in a single match will get you a gold rating, which will pop a bronze trophy. And of all the trophies we were going for, this was the one that would give me more trouble than my ex during Mercury retrograde.
Silver. I'm a long way from getting gold. Got a trophy though. So I've got an evil cultist torso piece. Pretty sure that'll get me the fashion fanatic trophy.
At level 29 now, and we had just unlocked the EMG pistol. 10 kills with this piece of shit scored us the Marked for Death trophy.
I'm guessing that was for the pistol.
After logging off for a couple of hours, we came back and...
Oh, that's the guy from before. Oh, he's probably been waiting all this time.
Bruh.
At this time of day, I wasn't able to find a lobby no matter what region I searched in, so it was time to head into single player arcade mode, where each level had a scoreboard, and we had our sights set on 3 specific trophies. The first one had us earning a gold rating in a single level, which is just another name for a high score.
Judging from the leaderboard, it looks like I only need 600k points.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, fuck. That's no good. I forgot how to chainsaw. Can you do it? Circle? Not gonna lie, this game still looks amazing. Oh, 16 times. This is good. Except I don't know where I'm going. I'm a third of the way there. No, I've lost it. Not bad for a first attempt. Oh, so close. Oh yeah, that's it. I just gotta finish a level. Sorry, Ryan. Go for the goal.
Which honestly should have been a gold trophy. I mean, that makes the most sense, but we won't talk about that. Next on the docket was the more challenging trophy, filling the trophy case. This is the one where you had to earn all medal types in one run. The trickiest part is just memorizing what all the different medals are. So I wrote a list and ticked them off one by one as I played. The level we were using for this achievement was called Kadinga Sanctum. And in the process, we also got Trophy 7 Arcade Stockpile for collecting 20 bonus lives or relics. While waiting for another multiplayer match, I was searching PSN profiles for a guide that would explain how to earn that elusive gold rating. Maybe some tips, some things to focus on, what to avoid, you know, some useful direction to jack up my score and pop that trophy. But the author only posted the score requirements per match type and says that it's fairly easy. Look, I know I won't be joining any esports team anytime soon, but that is taking the piss, I have to say. In multiplayer, a demon rune will spawn randomly, and picking that bitch up lets you become a full-blown demon. You unlock about 6 or 7 different demons as you level up, and Trophy 9 was for getting 10 kills as the Harvester demon. And Trophy 10 was for unlocking all of the runes in multiplayer. Now it's time to get 10 kills with the Reaper rifle. The next match we played was called Soul Harvest.
I don't think I've played this one before. Kill enemies and harvest their souls. Got your 6. Oh, it's the best rifle. So I think with this mode, someone plays as a demon, the rest of the team defends that person, and whoever they kill as a demon, you can collect their souls or something? Yes, let me take it. There we go. This mode would be pretty good for farming kills as a demon. AFK. I'll take it.
It was a fun mode, and we got the trophy we were after in the following match. In this freeze tag mode, killing an enemy freezes them in place, and you can thaw a frozen ally by standing next to them.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm just gonna focus on thawing allies. I need 1900 points to get the gold rating. So far I'm at 750, I think it's doable.
Freezing the entire opposing team wins the round, and it's best of 9 rounds.
Oh cool. Oh my god, shotgun to the face. I have a good feeling about this one. Stick with the boys. What the f? That was so dumb. Help me, lads. I'm gonna stick with the guys. How about we do that?
5 kills with the kinetic mine, which is like a proximity mine, unlock the trophy motion in the explosion.
Oh sweet. I'm coming. Get your heat pack. Okay. Oh, alright. I'm so close. Gold rating! Thank God. Slayer rating! I thought that was well beyond my reach. Thank God.
From here on out, our mission was to get 10 kills as 3 different demons.
So we're going to shift our focus now and trying to get demon runes. Jesus. You haven't got time to do that in the fray? Well, that's a lot of blood. Give it to me. Oh man. It is so chaotic.
Some match types don't have any demon runes, but you still get XP of course, so I would still play them even if the matchmaking was as one-sided as my marriage.
Oh. Perfect. Nice try. GG.
I was lucky to get a string of Soul Harvester games where there is a permanent demon rune throughout the whole match.
Let's go. I don't know how to use this guy.
With this we scored a multi-kill as the Spectre Demon, which gave us bowling for Gibbs. And 15 seconds later, the head first trophy for getting 10 kills.
This is pretty fun. I like this game mode. Oh no! That's the first crash we've had. Oh, no. Oh, I ran into that. Okay, I'll take it. 1. 2. Oh, I'm nearly dead. Wow, he does not last long. Likewise. This is going to be the one where I get the trophy. I can feel it. Cacodemon, let's go. This is good too. There's only 4 people in the game. Greater chance of getting the rune. Oh, he got me around the corner. To be fair, I am detecting a bit of lag. Oh, I just realized it tells you the demon's health at the top of the screen there. Never noticed that before. Yes, here we go. Let's get that trophy. Oh, you're all dead. There we go. Eat your vitamins. So that's all the demon related trophies done.
And the last few quickies we wanted to clean up was for performing a taunt from each of the 3 expansions. These were unlocked through level ups.
Nice. I think we'll leave it there. We'll finish the match properly, but that's all the trophies I'm going for at the moment.
At this point, we had prestige once and again got to level 31. Ballpark, this took around maybe 10 hours of playing. And you know what? I actually enjoyed my time with Doom's multiplayer mode. And I'll definitely play a couple of rounds here and there to slowly grind out those remaining 2 trophies. Now, unfortunately, it requires us to prestige at least 7 more times. So that will be homework for later. So if you didn't know, there's a hierarchy when it comes to trophy types. On PlayStation, a bronze trophy is worth 15 points, silvers are worth 30, golds are worth 90, and a platinum used to be worth 180 points, but that went up to 300 around the time the PS5 was released. So with all the work I did on Doom, the 6 bronze trophies and 13 silvers, that got me a total of 480 points, which moved my total completion rate from 85.91% to 86.13%, or 0.22%. And that's what I meant when I said 90% is a lofty goal. And it will only get tougher the more new games I play that I don't platinum, and the more trophies that are added post-launch to any of the 177 games I've started. But moving on, our next target from the backlog is Resident Evil Revelations 2. So the story behind this one is I played the game all the way back in mid-2016. I had a friend who only played Resident Evil games, and I mean that quite literally. He did not play any other game unless it was from the RE series. But long story short, he told me Revelations 2 was a co-op game and was glazing it up. So I invited him over, he brought his copy of the game, and we completed a playthrough together. Fortunately, the PS Store had this on discount, so I picked up all 4 episodes for only $6.23. I don't remember anything from this story. It was a long time ago, and I played it while I was pretty drunk, so this will basically be like a brand new game to me. Quickly looking at our starting point, this one has been bothering me for many years. You can see total progress is at 30%, and there are still 26 unearned trophies. For the purpose of this cleanup, we're only going to focus on episode 1. Otherwise, it'll be quite a lengthy video, but we'll do our best to nab some miscellaneous trophies too. Right, so each episode is split into 2 halves, with Claire and Moira playing the first half, and Barry and Natalia playing the second. And each episode also has objectives called medals, and we'll need to complete all of them to unlock a gold trophy.
So we're going to go for the grayed out ones.
The game starts with a corny advertisement from a company called TerraSave, a human rights organisation against bioterrorism.
I don't have fond memories of this game. I remember it being a little underwhelming.
Protagonists Claire and Moira meet at a TerraSave work function. There's a bit of light banter amongst co-workers, and we get the sense that Moira has a complicated relationship with her father Barry, who we'll get to meet later on, but things quickly turn south.
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I listened.
Okay, that's a little dramatic, don't you think?
Claire Redfield, you're coming with us.
No, there must be some kind of mistake.
We got abducted and woke up in some prison, and I wasn't even a little bit scared.
Where have I been taken?
What have you got over here? Oh, we're going for headshot kills, so I think handgun will be good.
Is that Moira?
Ah, the new girl.
Moira, are you okay?
What in a moist barrel of
Let me
None of this makes
Wow.
What did we do?
Face animations are terrible. Ooh, that's a lot of blood.
Did you hear that?
I think Joel was here.
Oh my god. What the fuck? I think we can squeeze under this. Give me a hand, Moira.
What's gonna happen? Go like this. I'm ready. Oh fuck. That scared me and I was ready for it too. That looks fatal.
Gina.
Ooh.
As a pair, we tried to find our way out.
Can we make a wide berth here? Excuse me. No. Okay.
This is not okay.
Here.
The game was actually pretty tense.
Who's watching us?
Almost got it. No.
Recover the key. I know what's gonna happen as soon as I pick that up. Oh.
Oh shit at the controls, which also added to the stress.
Jesus Christ. Shotgun it is.
This was when we got a taste of the combat.
Oof. Yeah, get her.
And also when the zombies got a taste of Claire.
Maybe it's just me, but this doesn't feel too good. Controls wise. Oh shit. Oh.
You need a gun too, Moira.
No, I really, really don't. Sorry, I don't do firearms. Not after what happened. Well, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
Yeah, cool. Pacifist. I can respect that.
So how we got here remained a bit of a mystery, but some oddly suspicious crazy lady was communicating with us from our bracelets, which made me feel like I was in a Saw movie. And then we came across our first puzzle.
Alright, so we gotta find a gear piece.
We need that. The cog we were after could be found stuck in, I don't know, this is like a bed, but spiky and shit.
Restore power. Get the cog. Out of the way. Holy fuck, he can jump.
Turns out the wristbands were sensors that indicate the host's status. Green is normal, orange is anxiety, blinking red is fear, and solid red is mutation?
Alright, there's a big guy over there. Headshots aren't gonna work. My god, he can take a beating. Lay down. Thank you.
We managed to restore power to the building.
Get down. Screwbar's good. Shortcut this way. What the What was that?
Which let us pick up that cog, which unlocked the way out.
I'll be grabbing that. You must have done something wrong. Got loads of ammo. Oh. Back up, back up. How dumb can you be?
And I should mention this was the first of many playthroughs I was yet to have of episode 1. Not only did we have to complete all of the medals for the Only Good Guys Win Medals trophy, but there was also a trophy for beating it in countdown mode, where there's a timer, and a trophy for beating it in invisible mode, where, you guessed it, all the enemies are freaking invisible, just like all of my friends in real life.
Jesus.
The girls end up finding a radio tower, and while Moira tried to send a message out for help, Claire scaled the tower and realised they were on an island in the middle of nowhere.
What is this place?
So that sums up the first half of episode 1, and then we moved on to the second half of the episode. 6 months later, Moira's father Barry made his way to the island, listening back to the recording from his daughter. And the moment he landed, we got to meet Natalia. Yo, I forgot Bella Ramsey was in this.
It's too dangerous for you to come along.
I'm not gonna be any safer here.
And the two of them joined forces, I guess you could say.
All right, stay close. You're with me now.
Barry was on a rescue mission to find his daughter, and Natalia was just the obligatory little girl every horror story needs to have. We still had a few medals for Barry to get, but for now we just wanted to play out the episode in preparation for the time trial. So we learned that Natalia had war hacks switched on. The bad guys gave off this sort of stinky smog that she could see, and so she could point them out for Barry, who was the muscle in this partnership.
Oh yeah. 2 in there. Fuck, there's heaps. Alright, Grandpa, let's get going. Oh, that is a fast walk.
For the most part, this part of the episode didn't have that much story. You're essentially exploring the same building as before, tracking Claire and Moira, but taking different paths to find the exit. Oh, and Natalia's special attack was throwing bricks.
I'll take that brick. You got this. That's impressive. Let's just pass that over. You keep losing your brick, little girl.
After turning off the spinning blades that were inexplicably set up around the facility,
Alright, let's turn this off.
we found out that Natalia has a strange need for validation from a random man she's known for 5 minutes.
How'd I do?
You did great.
Except you keep losing your brick.
The game wasn't hard, but I did have a couple of clumsy moments. And I didn't find the chest unlock minigame to be very fun.
You can upgrade your brick with this. Let's just turn that back around just in case. And that's it. We're out of here.
After escaping the prison, we met our first revenant. These freaks often had weapons stitched to their limbs, but Natalia was able to find a weak spot that you could attack to take them down real fast. One of the medals we needed was for taking down 5 of these guys by shooting their weak spots.
So there's a medal for getting through this section in 40 seconds. We won't attempt it now, obviously. We'll do it in the countdown mode.
Eventually we entered a sawmill or something and busted our way through to get to the radio tower.
Stylish. Barry's a badass. Alright, let's finish this.
And once we got there, Natalia started freaking out and told us that Moira was actually dead.
She's dead.
What?
Cliffhanger.
So that was episode 1. No trophies had unlocked at this point and we still had medals to collect. But next it was time to play countdown mode.
Alright, let's try out this countdown mode. I don't expect you to get it on the first attempt. Now, I wonder if you have to do both parts of the episode 1 back to back. Hopefully not. I'm also going to try to couple this attempt with the knife only trophy. See if we can do that. 2 birds, 1 stone.
The level was quite contained, and since I had just played the episode, I was reasonably confident that it was going to be a cakewalk.
Shit, I already fucked up.
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
Yes, there is. I know there is. Come on. What the fuck? Why isn't it working? Oh my god. I had to get the knife. I didn't have to do that before. This is not a good start. We're already gonna fail.
And just like the night of my honeymoon,
We didn't even make 3 minutes. Unbelievable.
by now it was obvious that if I wanted to be successful, I had to change something. So we bought new costumes and tried again. Getting abducted at a cocktail party and waking up in a prison in a cowgirl outfit has always been a top 3 fear of mine. So I was feeling pretty anxious.
Get the knife. Alright, let's go. No talking.
The key must have shook loose when the body fell.
Did this happen the first time?
Claire, I see the key.
In this mode, killing enemies will grant you a few extra seconds, and there are also hourglasses that you can break that will give you extra time.
Oh, I feel nervous. I'm so fucked up right now. Alright, that's in. Let's spin this around. No!
Luckily, there are checkpoints in countdown mode.
Alright, we get another chance. That's very generous. Holy fuck! I think we're looking good. After this, it's just a sprint to the radio tower. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice. Oh, this slow walking is killing me. We got this in the bag. Second attempt. Skip. 14 minutes. Not bad.
On to Barry's section now, and keep in mind that we were trying to pair up this achievement with the cutting edge trophy for only using the knife.
Good if I could run straight.
And while we were racing against the clock, we managed to unlock the trophy Friend Indeed. I think it was for breaking free from an enemy 10 times.
Dude. Oh, get off. What's that? First trophy. Get under. Go, 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 go. Hit a switch. No, we're cooked. Let's go. Quick sticks. Run, Barry. Fuck, which way was it? Oh my god. Oh, I need a brick. No. Let's turn this bitch around. We're just gonna run past. Oh, come on. I think we got this.
We finally made it to the radio tower.
Stop the clock.
We completed almost all of the medals and unlocked the countdown trophy.
Less talking, more walking. What happened to cutting edge?
Turns out the cutting edge trophy didn't unlock because on a fresh playthrough, Claire needed to shoot down the key, which voids the trophy entirely. So in hindsight, I really should have cleaned up the last medal for the sub-weapon kills in this playthrough.
Alright, so we're gonna run episode 1 again, this time invisible mode, and hopefully we can get miscellaneous trophies along the way. Particularly Fish in a Barrel, maybe Unfriendly Skies, and a couple of others. I'm a little nervous, I have to admit. Yep, he's certainly invisible. This is a good strat. And hey, no stamina meter.
Turns out it wasn't as bad as I initially thought, as the flashlight was able to briefly expose enemies, which helped immensely.
Don't you dare run away. I need your light.
Good thing this episode is very short, apart from getting stuck in the flamethrower section.
Shine that light. Oh fuck.
Things went pretty smoothly.
I think I saw something.
Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
He had little T-Rex arms.
And that was that trophy done. Now, for the fourth playthrough. Yes, Capcom really try to maximize replayability in their games. So because we were continuing from our main save, it meant that we kept our inventory from the previous playthroughs. It also meant that we didn't need to shoot the key down, from the start of the episode. Therefore, it was possible to complete the episode only using the knife, for realsies this time, for that cutting edge trophy. But unfortunately, even though I thought I did everything right, the trophy did not pop. Where trophy?
Alright, it's a new day. I'm going to try this one again. I have an idea of what went wrong the first time. I have a sneaking suspicion that the stealth attack is what voided the trophy.
After searching the forums, I found out that to this day, a lot of people are still confused about the criteria for this trophy. There are differing opinions on whether it's okay to even use the flashlight, the finisher moves, or Natalia's bricks. There's basically no consensus across the different permutations of acceptable and non-acceptable attacks. And many people just assume the trophy is bugged.
Just to be safe, we'll go to the bench here. We'll remove every single weapon, just in case the AI decides to shoot and that has an effect. So yeah, full raw dog.
Again, we beat the episode, and still no trophy, even after avoiding the stealth bait and not using the brick on this guy.
We better get this trophy. I swear to God. Come on. I did everything perfectly. Come on. Where trophy? Are you serious? I'm on PS5 Trophies channel, seeing if I can find some answers for this trophy. And just reading the comments here, this one stands out to me.
There was a comment from a year ago that says making a mistake like accidentally using the crowbar or whatever will completely fuck you up. Restarting from checkpoint won't fix it, and so you'll need to replay the episode from the start. And that's exactly what happened to me. Multiple times muscle memory would kick in and I'd just smack a zombie by mistake.
So I'm wondering if that is what the problem was. So we'll run it one more time and hopefully it works out.
By now, I was a goddamn pro. I was able to smash out the episode in like 25 minutes. And after applying everything that I had learned...
Moment of truth. Bro, hallelujah. One of the worst bronze trophies ever. Holy smokes.
Now that we were able to use weapons again, we went back and blew up 5 enemies with an exploding bottle.
Trophy.
And completed the last of the medals, which was defeating 8 enemies with sub-weapons.
That should do it. Now I just gotta finish the bloody chapter. Let's go gold trophy. Only good guys win medals, and I'm glad I never have to play this episode ever again.
So now it was time to grab 3 trophies tied to the raid mode. We had to clear a raid mode mission, evaluate an item, and clear 1 gauntlet.
We'll start off with Claire. So I'm guessing this is like a horde mode or something. Oh yeah, this music slaps. Oh, they got health bars too, that's helpful. Alright, so Dick Shot is 101 damage. 151 for the head. Area key. Let's find that bad boy. Oh, sweet. Trophy. This is a pretty interesting mode. Hopefully we can evaluate something. This should pop a trophy. Jamming. I'll take it.
Wasn't exactly sure what a gauntlet was, but we continued playing main missions. And yeah, I was having a gay old time.
This level is giving me real Scarlet Nexus vibes. And Stray reminds me of that game Stray. Very narrow here. Man, the auto aim is so strong in this. Another twofer. GG. Fuck. That's pretty gross. This room looks familiar. I'm wondering if it's from the later episodes in the game. Or is it from Revelations 1? That's it.
Oh, thank you. I honestly like when games have these types of modes in them. So because I'm a glutton for punishment and a glutton for easy trophies, I went back into episode 1 one more time. Look, I know it's not a particularly healthy obsession, but I gotta clean up a few more trophies. Alright, I ended up finding a good place to grind finisher attacks right where a checkpoint save was.
Here we go. Whoa, Haymaker. Oh, another one? Does that count as 2?
And after punching out 50 zombos, we got the Fudge Them Up trophy.
Come on, yeah! Trophy.
We then farmed another spot. This time it was those Revenant arms on the menu.
Yep, that's what we're after. Alright, it's off. 27 to go. Yo!
And the final trophy for Revelations 2, at least for now, was called Unfriendly Skies, where we just had to shoot down 30 blokes who tried to leap at us.
Let's go. Yeah! Oh, what didn't I? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'll leave her alone. Come on. Hit me. Do it. Jump. This might take a while. Let's go. One more. Alright. Revelations 2 done for now. Let's move on to the next game.
Truth be told, I actually enjoyed playing Revelations 2 much more than I remember. I will be completing the platinum, and maybe it'll be in a future video. Hopefully the quality holds up, and if they're equal in length to the first episode, the platinum shouldn't take too much longer. The next stop in our backlog hit list is Adamfall's Wicked Isle DLC. So this DLC just dropped. The base game is still pretty fresh too, having only come out a few months ago, and this was Platinum 142 for me. And I did buy the deluxe edition, so picking up the 9 new trophies was always gonna happen. Now the main story was quite short, so I'm thinking this will be a brief little stint on Wicked Island. Isle? Wicked Isle.
I'm wondering how quick I can get through this DLC. Alright, who's this bloke?
If you're after passage to the Isle, I can take you over there right now.
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
No, friend.
In order to get to the Isle, we needed the help of Bill and his little dinghy, but he would only grant us passage if we agreed to help him in return. And though he was very evasive with the details, what choice did we have? The trophies we wanted were on that freaking island. Or Isle. I don't know what the difference is. It was straight down to business. Within a minute, we had already found the first of 3 ingredients that we needed for a specific trophy.
Infected honeycomb. So I think we need this. Oh, my inventory is full. Take that for now.
This new content also came with new enemies.
What are we gonna run into? What the fuck? What the f- Alright, wait up. Fish fingers. Kill an aquatic feral in a fist fight. Jesus. Alright. Oh, I can't pause it. Shit. How do I punch? Alright.
Got one tapped. These fishy goblins proved to be tough, but determined I was. And we weren't leaving this place until our fingers were fishy.
Let's pop one of these bad boys. Okay, I'm ready. Few of these. One of them. Let's go. Fucking piece of shit. Where's the trophy? What the f? Alright, we'll do it again, but we'll be natty this time. No buffs. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Brought a buddy. Yeah, I don't get it.
I can't lie. I generally have the worst luck when it comes to glitch trophies. I attract more bugs than a freaking bug zapper.
Voice on the telephone? Talk to me. Ooh, a gnome. Alright, I'll pop you. Unequip that shit. Get my fists ready. Yes. So what was the difference there?
We humbly took the W.
Yeah.
And destroyed the first of 15 garden gnomes for the Our Island Gnome Trophy.
I like the look of this area. It's all like damp and gloomy. Let's see what's here. Voldemort? Alright, Bill. Let's go find Bill. Gotta stop getting sidetracked. Ooh, a garden gnome. Oh, another bunker. Jolly Angler Cellar. What do we think? Safe combinations? 1948. Here we are. Alright, do something. Open sesame. Herbal tea recipe. Alright, to the task. Let's find Billy Boy.
On the way to Billy's place, the Whispers told us to go to the brewery to crack a cold one. Or when a voice in your head tells you to get on the sauce, you don't ask questions.
How many voices does this guy have in his head? Like, seriously. Oh yeah. Druid's tonic. Infection sample. Alright, I got everything I need for that trophy. There we go, trophy 2.
The trek to Bill's camp was full of danger, so we needed to find a means to defend ourselves. And it was here that we found a powerful secret weapon.
What the fuck back? I'm literally fighting everyone I come across. I should grab a rifle if I can. Oh, the blunderbussy. This is one of the new weapons in the DLC. I think this is the place.
He'd never be parted again.
Hello.
Stranger.
Who were you talking to?
No, that were nothing.
Bill explained that his wife had recently died, but believed there was a way he could hear her again. He wanted us to fetch a secret ingredient the old monks used to put in the mead they brewed. Problem was that it could only be found in the abbey ruins that the druids now occupied. The druids are a hostile cult in the main story too, so it's lucky that Bill didn't decide to basically set up his camp on their f***ing doorstep. The druids primarily use shitty weapons like weak bows and axes, so clearly they were super jealous of my new weapon.
You're not getting my bussy. You're not. Holy hell. Oh shit. Look, if you want, I can trade you for it. But this bussy ain't cheap.
But unfortunately, it burned through ammo, and so we had to resort to using melee weapons.
Kind of out of options here. Oh. Stop dodging it. Fuck's sake. I tell you what, I don't like these plants that can shoot you from f***ing miles away.
For the trophy buzzkill, we had to use an explosive lure on the beekeeper's swarm.
Is he the beekeeper? Are you the beekeeper? Oh, I hate bees, dude. Buzzkill? I must have thrown it just before I died.
Yeah, it wasn't the flashiest gameplay moment, but we bagged that bronze. We made our way into the brewery's cellar that looked like it belonged to Walter White, and I could see what looked like the secret ingredient, but the way was locked. And because I didn't know how to proceed, we continued exploring.
I'm bleeding.
That was close. Oh fuck, you're still alive.
I love any game that lets you play as a stealth archer, and the Wicked Isles DLC features my favourite type of projectile, poisoned arrows.
Come off it, you're fine, pal.
He's not fine. He's poisoned, actually. I've tagged all of you. You guys should try harder.
Without knowing where exactly we should be going, we followed our nose north where we met Jean Hamer, who ran a gang called the Lake Bandits. There was a trophy that we needed for escaping the QZ with her, but first she needed me to kill Dr. Holder from the main island, a bloke that I actually liked from the main story.
I liked Holder. Well, I guess I don't have a leg to stand on, do I?
Returning back to Bill's quest now, we weren't exactly sure just how to proceed, so we decided to retrace our steps, hoping that there was something we missed. And sure enough, there it was. A dead boffin, clear as day. Clutching schematics for an upgraded metal detector. That upgrade led us straight to a hidden key, which unlocked a gate in the cellar, so we went in. At this point, we'd figured we earned a breather, so we hit the water cooler to rehydrate, but the blue putrid shit wasn't just water. Drinking it made us hear voices, and not from druids or anything, but from monks that had died hundreds of years ago.
These 4 keys guard our greatest secret, and what we do not know cannot be communicated to our enemies, even under the question, Lucius.
That's when it hit me. This was what Bill had been after all along. The voices we heard were memories from Midsummer Monks, and viewing all 8 would earn us the Recalling Our Past trophy. So it wasn't exactly his dead wife we could hear, but I was hoping that maybe Bill might not have noticed.
Alright, filled the flask for old Billy. We gotta get back to Billy. I'm coming, Billy. Here you go.
Finally! Oh, Edith, I finally have it!
Desperate to hear his wife, my man chugged that thing down, but then...
Jeez. You right?
Things took a left turn. He was now possessed by a monk, seen earlier in one of those memories.
Bill, he has gone now.
Look, I'll be honest, from this point I didn't pay close attention to the details of the story. But finding more of these memories makes me believe the monks were corrupted by Oberon, the living extraterrestrial meteorite that was the epicenter of the main story. Now it was time to set up the 3 different endings, but to do that, we first needed to collect 4 hidden keys that would open up this crypt.
There's gotta be some memories up here for sure. For sure. Maybe a key? Memory. Shit. Right, got no choice here. Time to pop out the bussy. Easy work. Fuck.
After crawling through the Lake Bandits restricted area, I pilfered the head in a jar that turned out to be quite important later on. Bill told me to take the head to the Abbey Crypt, but to get there I still needed to find the 3 remaining keys. While exploring, we met a side character who was not at all important to the main quest.
What are you looking for on Midsummer, really?
Garden gnomes, to be honest.
We killed Dr. Holder for the bandits. Don't worry, this will be quick and painless. And while we were on the mainland, we followed some clues which helped us uncover the remaining 3 crypt keys.
Should be the last one. Yes! Our island gnome. That's all 15, baby. So we've done all the garden gnomes, almost finished with the memories, and we've got all 4 keys. I think it's time to head back up north to that bandit queen, and we'll try to get her ending first before finishing the rest of the game. Let's see what's up.
Someone's been sneaking about where they don't belong. Stole old Boney in the jar from my billet. Now I've no reason to think you'd be foolish enough to do that.
I would never do that.
I know killing is never easy.
Oh no, happy to help.
As if committing murder was not enough, Jean still wouldn't help us escape the QZ unless we did another risky favour.
There's a tool we need. A very special tool.
Now what? Something's afoot.
A very old dagger at that.
Oh, I got that.
It was made by the monk.
So I do have that dagger, I believe. Let me see. Key items. I didn't trade it, did I? Swear to God I had it. Maybe I stored it. You can trust me, Jean. I'll toe the line.
We entered the facility where the corrupt dagger was stored.
Yeah, that's the dagger. I swear I took that. Now, you know what? I probably made a save and then took it because I was... Oh, shit. Should we try it out? Yeah, why not?
Holding this thing in my hand made me feel like a god, an invincible, all-powerful god. Idiot! We hot-footed it back to Jean.
Here it is.
Her final request was to steal a piece of the relic, which was hidden in the crypt that we now had all the keys for. But she also wanted us to head back to the mainland's interchange to destroy Oberon 2, which was no easy feat. The crypt was much closer to our location, and so we went there first.
Just gotta slot the keys in here. Hopefully we'll find our last memory behind this door too. Oh, trophy.
The king's men are here. Their boats are upon the mere beneath the royal standard.
There it is, last memory. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really following the story very well, but something tells me I should make a save here. Alright, time to gap it. Alright, Jean, got the diamond, time to leg it.
Find some way of destroying that Oberon.
Ah, fuck, I forgot about that. Damn. Alright, I'll be a minute. Alright, take the boat back to the mainland, get into the interchange, destroy the Oberon, come back, escape with Jean.
The plan was solid. With no fast travel, for real my boy was getting his steps in. Luckily I had picked up from a previous save where I had most of the game completed already, so I could basically just walk up to Oberon, hit a couple of buttons and yeah, blow him up to smithereens.
There's so much goddamn running in this game.
By now we had done everything we needed for the first of 3 endings.
Alright, let's go. Seaworthy.
And now it was time to go back and make some different choices.
Okay, so we're going to attach his head back onto this body, I think. There we go.
To the thing your sages named Oberon.
Please don't make me destroy it again.
Now take the head to Oberon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
To be one with the fallen angel, we had to feed the severed head to Oberon back on the mainland.
Alright, so take the head and throw it into the crater. Alright, how do I get into this thing? He's not going to let me pass, is he? Oh! Oh, here we go. Store. Just got to open the valves now. That's one. Oh, man. Bossy engaged. I can't see. Oh. Go, 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 go. Alright, I think we should be good. Where's the pipe? Oh, hello. Alright, he's done. Drop the head off here. There we go. Head job complete. Ah. Well, you know what I mean. I think this is it. Hello?
You have failed me.
I did what I thought was best. I listened to the voices in my head, and I fed this giant alien rock a head in a jar. What is the problem here? Call an Uber next time. Shit, god damn it. Trophy time, a throne fit for all things.
And for the final trophy of the DLC, all we had to do was beat the shit out of this fallen angel. But using words instead of our fists. Basically, we just had to talk him out of his insane plan.
Alright, I've got to talk this guy down. Shocked? Oh. Threatening? Oh. Confrontational. Let's see if that works. God damn. Insistent. Always wavering. Righteous. Ooh. I think we're good.
We aced the quiz, but that did not save us from yet another trip back to the mainland again, without fast travel.
A lot of repetition in the last 2 games, I've noticed. A lot of repetition.
This time around, popping the head into the fire safety system poisoned the alien rock.
Hit the switch. Beautiful. Back to the island then, I guess. Which way?
Go to the chapel graveyard.
Chapel graveyard? Yep.
Go quickly.
Quickly.
Apparently, there was a secret passageway out of the quarantine zone in the cemetery.
They were holding out on us all this time.
We made our exit, and that earned us the last trophy for Atomfall and for this cleanup. And just look at those sexy triple digits. All up, we got another 195 points for the trophies we earned in Atomfall, which brings our total to 965 points. An increase of only 0.29%. Truth be told, I was expecting a little more than that. I still think 90% is attainable, but it is going to require a more targeted approach. For sure, in the next video, we're going to be making some serious progress. So make sure you subscribe for the next one when the cleanup continues.